What's up out there, business people? This is Brianna, your entrepreneur that doesn't have a job, but I do have a dream, and this is my journey. This video is a YouTube progress report. So this is I have been on YouTube 30 days as of December 13th. I thought it would be useful to put out a progress report to let people know my stats at this point in the game. When I was about to start this channel, I kind of wanted to know how fast to expect to grow, or I just wanted to know anything about the process. But all you really see is how to make money on YouTube, how to edit videos, and making money is so far down the road. I think people need a little bit of a benchmark or incentive before you've had over 4,000. I think you need 4,000 hours of watch time in order to monetize your channel. So here is what I've done in the first 30 days. Just to go over what is shown in the YouTube Creator Studio. I have 5 subscribers. I started with 1 somehow. One is one of my friends, and one is somebody that I met at an event. I follow that person and they follow me. One is somebody that found me on a Kev on Stage page, and he comments on all my videos. Hi, a show about me. That's his channel. And I don't know who the other person is. I've put out 7 videos. I've had 64 views and a total of 245 minutes of watch time. So I don't really have a concept of how good that is, but since I expected not any of that, is good enough for me. I actually previously started a channel. I actually started the channel the night that Trump won the election, because that showed me that I don't need to wait to be qualified to do anything, and that's not really a political statement. I just really felt like he wasn't a politician and he became president. If I don't consider myself a performer or a video person or a personality, whatever, it doesn't matter. If I want to be on YouTube, I can be on YouTube. So that's when I did it. That channel, I wasn't consistent. I didn't have as good of a topic to create content around, and I had some other barriers, but regardless, this is doing a lot better. Next, I want to say that my highest watched video, which, what's that, 10 views, was about freelancing. So that shows me that I need to create videos that people will actually search about, because I've certainly searched freelance writing on YouTube. Now, for my creating my videos, I'm using my iPhone XR. I have a MacBook Pro with iMovie, and I was really waiting until I got the MacBook to start. But now that I've learned how to use iMovie, I don't think I needed the MacBook. I think it's made it easier and faster, because if you try to upload a video to YouTube from your phone, it can take like 20-30 minutes. But when I do it from my computer, it takes like 5 minutes. So it's better, but it's not required. And I have this very mini tripod. It's like that big. I would like to get a big one so that I don't have to stack it on books and things like that. The things I've been working on since I started are eye contact with the camera. I'm still, right now, I'm not doing it very good, but I need to focus on looking into the camera lens instead of looking into the viewfinder. I am doing a selfie camera. So I'm working on that. I'm working on enunciating, because I realized I was saying is instead of it's and kind of rolling my words together. So I'm working on that, and I think I look a lot better this video than I did in my first video. That also that reflects where I am in my life, because when I made that first video, I wasn't really getting dressed ever. And now I try to put on makeup every day, because I realize it makes me feel good and it makes me do good. The things I will be working on for this next 30 days are continuing to enunciate, trying to keep my energy level up, because if you watch videos about being on YouTube, they say you want to be enthusiastic, and some of your favorite YouTubers, they do have a lot of energy, or they're being really energetic. It feels unnatural, but it is better to watch. So I'm working on that. I'm working on creating more usable content. So while this is a journal series, I mean, it's a journal, so it's about day-to-day experience. I do want to I want to try to shape those entries into usable content that people can take something away from. I hope that you can take things away from this. This journal is for people going through the entrepreneurship process, to get some insight on what their experiences might be, because they're likely the same as the ones I've had. I also have this vision of, in 5 years, when I'm a public figure and I'm speaking and all this stuff, people can go back and look at this to see how I got there. So often somebody writes a book after they've made millions and they don't remember really what it's like to be at this stage of the game. So that's what I'm doing. I'm documenting that. And I want to create an intro, and I want to create a better workspace or studio. The skills I've learned so far are obviously editing with iMovie. I've learned how to make captions and thumbnails and other things with PicMonkey. I guess I could do a video on that, but I have learned that iMovie doesn't really, I thought iMovie on the Mac would enable me to make captions easier. But as far as I know, if you don't want those generic captions, you still will have to go use another service to then put your whatever you want added into the video. I've learned how to use music from SoundCloud. You think you can just go to SoundCloud and download the song, but you can't. You have to go do some other stuff. Probably should not say I've learned how to create animated captions, kind of like PowerPoint with Keynote, and I think Keynote is Mac's version of PowerPoint. That's been useful. All these things, adding things to video, is kind of tedious, to be honest. But I'm glad I know how to do it. I'm not doing it as much as I expected that I would. And lastly, I've learned how to remove backgrounds from YouTube videos. So that's like, I'm here, and then I take all that other stuff out. And I don't think that's a highly technical skill, but I didn't know how to do it before now. My goals for the next 30 days, I want to create 8 more videos, and I want 5 more subscribers. People are watching, but they're not subscribing, so please subscribe. It's so awkward to ask for subscribers at the end of the video. Plus, I don't really know how good my content is at this point, so it's also hard to ask in good faith. Lastly, my long-term goal for May 30th, I would like to have 60 videos and 100 subscribers. So December 13th was last week. I think today's the 20th or something. I don't work, so I don't know the date. And my watch time has already doubled. So I think that once you put it there, people stumble across it, and you just have to keep practicing and get better and better. That is true. You really do just have to start, because no one's watching now. And then once I do get better, people will be able to see the better work that I have. So I hope that's helpful to somebody. That's something I feel like I needed 2 months ago. And if you have any feedback for me after watching my channel or even watching this video, or if you have any constructive criticism, I appreciate that. Or if you have any tips, or if you have any compliments, I would like that too. Thank you very much for your time. I will think of something to say at the end of these videos. If you're interested in more content like this and following the journey of an entrepreneur, please subscribe and please like my video, because that makes me feel good. Thank you. Goodbye.